Today we're sitting with Erna Sottile. Erna, thank you for doing this interview. What first brought you to worship at Christ Church?
I've always said that God brought me to Christ Church. For some reason, I was just drawn to it. And when I started church shopping, this was the first place I came, even though I had never set foot in an Episcopal church before. I was Lutheran. And my intent was to come in and sit in the back pew unnoticed and leave quietly. And anybody familiar with Christ Church knows that that's impossible. I was greeted warmly as I came in. I received a note during the week thanking me for stopping by. And so I came back, and people were just as warm. And so I stayed and have been glad that I did.
And how long have you been coming to Christ Church?
Since 2000.
And what's the biggest change that you've seen at the church over the years that you've been attending?
I would say the decrease in the number of children and young families. We had a very large Sunday school, a large youth group, and society has changed. There's a lot more activities scheduled on weekends now for kids. We no longer have the youth pilgrimage, which I think kept the teenagers here. I think Christine Stockhausen does a wonderful job with the Sunday school, but it's a challenge to interest kids now.
And you're in charge of the Altar Guild. Why is this an important ministry for you?
Well, I think that Altar Guild is probably the most important ministry associated with worship. We do all the behind the scenes work, setting up, cleaning up. We're responsible for the preparations for weddings, baptisms, funerals, Easter, Christmas are two especially busy times for us. We're here to assist the priests and be flexible, since each priest has their own way of doing things.
And what challenges do you see ahead for our church and churches as a whole?
I would say getting people in the front door. I feel confident that once people come to Christ Church, they'll stay, but it's difficult to get people in the front door, I think.
Thank you very much, Erna.